plug AFC. ArsenalFanTV's been going for a few years, but you've popped up on the scene and you've literally been the plug recently.
I mean, I first went on the show a few years ago. I used to go on once or so a season when I had time. And it's all kind of gone crazy since towards October now. First little whispers of Aubameyang I was giving across, and then everything excelled from that point onwards. It's kind of crazy.
How does it feel to be here? What's your thoughts on ArsenalFanTV as a platform?
I mean, I think it's a great platform. I disagree with all the hate they get. I think giving your fans the voice is something which we've lacked for so long. And I think, unfortunately, people look at it in a negative way and they generalise what people may say, or the fact that they've got the false accusations they make on Robbie, for example. When what they need to realise, we're all Arsenal fans, and we're not in it for anything apart from Arsenal Football Club. And that's why it's such a fantastic platform, because it gives so many people that would never have had a voice. Like, if you look at Troops with the Gary Neville thing, when would he have ever been sat in front of Gary Neville and have a say as a fan? Because he's not an ex-footballer, and it's just things like that show how AFC's progressed in such an exponential way to how it is now.
What's been like your highlight of ArsenalFanTV? Let me ask you, who is your favourite person that comes on ArsenalFanTV?
I said in favourite in terms of what way?
I don't know, like, who makes you laugh, or who do you look forward to the most when after a game, whether it's a win
before I started coming on the show? Or?
Yeah.
I always used to like watching Claude and Mo when I was young, and I always used to joke thinking like, oh, imagine one day if I could be on the show like them. And like, I remember I was 13, I was on the Sanya Sign the Ting, it was my first ever time. And there was me like looking fat and small with big teeth, goofy teeth. And I got such a buzz out of it back then. It was so cool because you felt that what you're saying was being listened to by people. And as I said, I used to go on once or twice a season, and then now becoming a regular is something which I never expected. And I love it. It's part of it. I love being part of the family.
Any news for us?
I've got news.
Have you really?
Yep.
Go on.
Arsene Wenger.
Go on. Oh Lord.
So I tweeted, ironically, on Christmas Day, that Arsene Wenger will be looking likely to be leaving at the end of the season. And obviously the Telegraph posted an article about Wenger and replacements. I've been on that for time. I'm saying replacements and who's coming in. And I know it sounds crazy, but our target list is pinpointed by Pep Guardiola, who has wanted to join us and sit on 5 or so different occasions. We've rejected him in his time at City. We've been speaking to him, and he loves the idea of becoming our next manager. And that is one of our possibilities. The other is Arteta or Thierry, who could work with a manager, or Ancelotti's earmarked, Allegri, Sarri, despite his smoking, and there's a lot more. I mean, I did a 10-pop plug day, as I called them, on my Twitter account today, and that kind of sums up everything with the Wenger situation. So check out the Plug AFC on Twitter, and you'll see it all there. But look, as I've been saying, times are promising at the club. We've got Aubameyang, we've got Mkhitaryan, we've got 180 million to 200 this window. We're getting 2 centre-backs, a defensive midfielder, a keeper, attacking players as well. And we're going to rebalance the squad, which we need to do. And that's why we sold so many players in the window just gone, because we're creating that space again in terms of our wage structure and facing the squad. And expect a complete rejuvenation of Arsenal Football Club this coming window. And expect next season we'll be back with a bang. And I can't wait for it.
It sounds exciting. I'm looking forward to it, if it's right. If you really are the plug.
Aubameyang and Ozil with all the figures and deal contracts and deals and whatnot. Just keep the faith. And also, I love also just want to say thanks to everyone who supported me. And I have got a lot of stick from the early days, and people still do. But I appreciate everyone who follows my Twitter and gives me love on my interviews, on my comments. And I really have love for everyone there.
Oh, I love that. Positive vibes. Thank you, darling.